Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge.
Kevin, great to hear from you, and Anthony Davis.
You always have. Priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kemba Walker.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Nerlens Noel is out there with Randall, and it's Walker in at the 1. And for the Lakers, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Ariza in at the 3. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Shot's good by Walker.
Oh, such a skilled sniper from deep. I love seeing Walker pull the trigger with confidence.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Walker. Westbrook dishes to James. Outside Brent. 5 to shoot. James finds Ariza. No good with the triple. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Walker. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got 5 now.
Well, this is the thing about Walker. He will challenge you from the perimeter. He will challenge you inside also.
Here's LeBron. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
So aggressive at that end of the floor. That's a quality all great scorers have.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension, Greg. That will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
That's good from Kemba Walker. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
From deep. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Noel against LeBron. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Barrett. Tight defense on him, and the shot is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The drive by James, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Gotta like that.
James plays phenomenal at taking it strong and picking up the foul.
And James drills them both. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. To the middle. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. It's never going to.
Randle with the bucket.
And you look for why they keep giving up buckets here. And their boxing out, or lack of boxing out, is really hurting them.
Outside Westbrook. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Ariza, over Barrett. And again, the Lakers no good.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Fournier's shot is off.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
LeBron with it. Now defended by Randall. That one drops for him. LeBron's got 6.
There's no stopping James. I mean, when he's committed to scoring, he powers his way through everything.
Fournier passes to Noel. Pass to Walker. Pass to Barrett. And no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And maybe the crowd had an effect on them. I mean, who knows? I mean, they looked uncomfortable.
And Davis sends it back. LeBron outside. It's Bradley on the wing. Outside Westbrook. Back to Bradley. Kicks to Westbrook. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Nice look by Bradley, moving into the open man.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Davis. Carmelo Anthony comes in for LeBron. Horton Tucker's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Malik Monk in for Bradley. Offensive rebound.
Credit to Deep for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down there.
Now, here's Monk. Not a lot of room. Outside Westbrook. There's the pass to Carmelo. Back to Westbrook. It's up a 3. They get it back. Out to Anthony. Dishes to Westbrook. And he hits it to tie the game up. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
There's the hair trigger of Westbrook. He's not going to let the chance for a quick jump shot pass him by.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. Burks kicks to quickly. They need this one.
Howard, such an opposing presence, changing that shot.
And it's sent back by Howard. Westbrook dishes to Howard. Passes it to Anthony. Stolen by Robinson. Burks with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Burks.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Fires the 3. Monk, the pass to Anthony. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Howard trying to free himself up. And Gibson sends it back.
And Gibson just out here to play hard defense, showing great awareness coming up there with that block.
And here is Quickly. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. Well, arguably the premier sleeper pick of the.
I feel like I developed it kind of at a young age. I wasn't old.
And that shot certainly comes in handy for one of the league's smaller guards.
And some call it the giant killer. That floater game is a thing of beauty.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Anthony is out there with Howard. And there's Monk, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Monk's shot's good.
Well, it's all about confidence for Monk. I mean, he looked assured that time.
New York trailing. Now, here's Burks. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive player's game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a ball to defenders, and it's about time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Johnson in for Carmelo Anthony. And that one's good by Davis.
Racing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Burks, the pass to Randall. It's stolen by Davis. Johnson kicks to Monk. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. A three-pointer, no good. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is elite in every way, as are you. Thank you.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Horton Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. Trying his luck from deep. Stolen by Quickly. Here's the break. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes here for the Lakers. James checked in for Stanley Johnson. Reza comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Avery Bradley in for Monk. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Knicks. Evan Fournier comes in for Quickly. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Left block shot on the way. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside. LeBron's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers. Burks looking around. Pass to Barrett. LeBron with the block.
Love watching James dominate. Impressive protection artist.
Stolen by Robinson. Randall kicks to Burks. Back to Randall. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And one thing that separates Randall from other guys is his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
New York calls timeout. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for New York, Nerlens Noel checks in for Mitchell Robinson. And Walker subbed in for Burks. LeBron against Randall. The 3 from Bradley. Or 3, Westbrook. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 6 rebounds here tonight. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Barrett kicks to Walker. 4 on the clock. Goes back up, and Davis sends it back. It's stolen by Randall. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Taj Gibson's checked in for Julius Randle.
Next substitution, Taj Gibson.
Ariza against Barrett. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis dishes to James. With the drive.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Here's Walker, and Davis sends it back. A 3 from Bradley. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. And the rejection by LeBron. Bradley passes to LeBron. And they call the foul. So he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Dwight Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Anthony comes in for Trevor Ariza.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Noel, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
LeBron outside. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. No good on the 3. Now Walker, he's got 8. Barrett wide open. He fires. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Efficiency. I mean, that's an area where Walker has improved. Don't use the force. Keep your eyes up. Make the right basketball play.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 block shots, and 1 steal. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Noel in at the center.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Walker, and the layup is good.
Kemba Walker.
Walker's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Knicks. Westbrook against Walker. And the 3 off target. The Knicks with the lead. New York moving it around. Pass to Randall. Outside Fournier. Here he goes. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this time. He knows now is the time to do what he does best. Go on the attack, get to the bucket, and erase the lead.
To the paint, here's Randall. And James pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Davis, that's for 2. James kicks to Davis. For three, Westbrook. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. LeBron against Barrett. Wants to get it to Randle and does. And yes, it's good. 8 points for Julius Randle.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for LeBron. Horton Tucker comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Malik Monk in for Avery Bradley. And then for New York, Robinson comes in for Nerlens Noel. And Alec Burks subbed in for Kemba Walker. They get a bet. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help us score points.
Reddish, he's checked in for New York. That free throw good from Randle.
And we've seen Randle flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
Second free throw, no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. A 2-point game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Snatched up. Basket good. Randle's got 5 points in the quarter.
Ooh, this is what makes Randle so special. His velocity on the board is admirable.
For three, Westbrook. They grab their own miss. Johnson finds Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. Fires from deep. And again, the Lakers no good.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Burks the pass to Randle. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 4. Westbrook with it. Defended now by Fournier. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Davis kicks to Monk. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 4. To the inside. Here's Fournier. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
And Westbrook, here we go. Shoots over Burks. Monk. And stolen by Fournier. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. Westbrook against Fournier. And the Lakers turn it over again. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Some changes for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Davis, and Anthony subbed in for Stanley Johnson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Quickly's checked in. Knicks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Inside, And then Randall slams it in.
It's amazing how far Randall has come. I mean, from role player to budding star, and he's not done yet.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And they get it. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Another shot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Down low, here's Randall, and then Randall slams it in.